Every day God is watching over me. Give me the strength to defeat the enemy. No greater love you'll ever see than when he died for us all on Calvary. I'm washed in his blood, and I'm feeling good so till I trust in the Lord, and I always do his will, so I'll never give up King Jesus. I'll never give up my Jesus. No, never, never, never give up me Jesus. I'll never give up my Jesus. I'll never give up King Jesus. I'll never give up my Jesus. No, never, never, never give up me Jesus. I'll never give up my Jesus. I could have never give him up in a young girl. I'll never give up my Jesus. No give him up for Metro Mail or Metro Man. I'll never give up my Jesus. You know worth it. Let him go. No. Let him go. No, let him go. Let him go. No, 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 no. Let him go. Give me Jesus. I'll never, never, never. Let him go. No, let him go. Me no let him go. Boom. No, I walk in the road, and I'm feeling good so till I'm in a hand of heavy load. As long as I do his will, so I'll never give up my Jesus. I'll never give up my Jesus. No, never, never, never give up my Jesus. I'll never give up no, my no. Jesus. I'll never give up my Jesus. I'll never give up my Jesus. Never, never, never give up my Jesus. I'll never give up my Jesus. Me coulda never give him up in a bling bling. I'll never give up my Jesus. Nobody show me no weapon and no drug thing. I'll never give up my Jesus. No, me coulda never give him up in a young girl. I'll never give up my Jesus. No give him up in no Dan and no bad man. I'll never give up my Jesus.
I could count the tears that falling, it would seem like an ocean to me. And if my heart were a window you could look through, oh, the pain and scars you would see. But tears will never stand the streets of the city. No wreaths of death on the nation's door. Teardrops unwelcome beyond the gates of glory. 'Cause the heart will never break anymore.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. How are you doing this evening? How are you?
Could call the tears
It's a Thursday,
falling.
and it's Thursday, September 22nd,
Seem like
2022.
ocean.
So it's a lot of twos going on right there. How are you doing this evening? How are you? Off to a little bit of a late start, so I must first and foremost apologize for that. And for those of you who were expecting me to come on right at the top of the hour, I wanted to. I was about to, but I had a little bit of a crash. The system crashed just when I was about to log on, so we had to reboot everything. But we're here right about now, so no worries. A little bit of a delay, but we're here. And we're ready to rock and roll. So once again, apologizing to all of you who are listening in on the radio and you got dead ear for probably about 8 minutes or so, 8 to 10 minutes. Nothing was going on. Yes, I was here trying to reboot. How's everybody this evening? I can't believe it's Thursday already. It's Thursday. So it's the Chris Whilby Show, where information and music exist in harmony. I tell you, I told you, I told you I was gonna find a way of expressing it, and I started off by saying where information meets music, but somehow in the back of my head, I was thinking that I saw that somewhere. After because that's the kind of theme that I wanted, where information, because we're talking about information, we're playing music, giving you information, having discussions and all of that. So we want to incorporate both the information aspect to the show. We just don't want to just go off and just, because it's not all about music. So I said where information means music, but then it was bothering me to some extent, and I was trying to say, I felt like I wanted to get out of that, And then, voila, lo and behold, a couple of days ago, I was watching the Wayne Hall show over there in Atlanta, and I saw it. And I said, okay, I knew that it was somewhere. It was somewhere out there, and I can't afford to be copying people. So I decided that, you know what? Let me just make sure that I like to be original. I don't want to be copying anybody. I don't want to be anybody's second or anything like that. And the Wayne Hall show, he has been around for a very long time, and I suspect that he has been using that phrase to describe his show for a long time. So I didn't want to infringe upon that, and so I decided that, you know what, Chris, you have got to change it. And so if you notice, it is the Chris Whilby Show, where information and music exist in harmony. All right, information and music exist in harmony. I think that is original. If you guys see it anywhere else, just let me know. All right, if you see that anywhere else, the Chris Whilby Show, where information and music exist in harmony, I want you to let me know. All right, so I'm giving you all an assignment this evening to go and check that out. I haven't really checked it out just yet, because it came to me yesterday. I saw the whole thing, and I decided that I have to change it, so I had to do it in a hurry. I didn't have time to do the research just yet, but I am hoping that it is a bit original, right? So yeah, how are you doing this evening? How are you? It is 18 minutes after 8 o'clock, and as I said before, we're off to a late start this evening. It's going to be Caribbean Gospel evening. So it's all about Caribbean Gospel this evening. Nothing else, no other gospel but Caribbean Gospel this evening. So let me know which song you want to hear, and we will try to find it for you. It has to be Caribbean. It has to be originated from the Caribbean. Yeah, so that's what we're doing this evening. And of course, at 8:45, we have issues affecting relationship. And then we have some things that we're going to be talking about. Our topic this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to open the phone line. For you. The number to call is 774-408-8860. We're talking about education and people who excel in high school in Jamaica. They get their subjects. They studied hard. They got their subjects, but now they want to go further. They want to further their studies, and they are looking outside of Jamaica, but they can't afford the universities abroad. So they are turning to the public for sponsorship. Do you believe that it is appropriate for these people to be turning to the public to sponsor them to study or to finance their education? Do you believe that it is appropriate for students who cannot afford the education, the universities abroad, to be turning to the public and the government for assistance to study Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. What's your opinion on that? And there's an article in the Jamaica Star, I think it is, where there is one such person who is doing just that. And I'm going to read that for you, and I'm going to give you my take, and you can give me yours. All right? Lots and lots of things to talk about this evening. But let's get the show on the road. Good evening to you all. Give me a shout out to let me know where you are logging on from. Good evening to you, Sister Pat. Sister Pat, how are you doing, Sister Pat? How's it going? How is it going? It is now, it's 58 degrees. Can you believe it? 58 degrees. We're down there. We're getting down into the 50s already. 58 degrees. Sister Grace, how are you doing this evening? Sister Carol, how are you doing? How are you doing? So, as usual, I'm going to ask you, as you come on, to share the link. I'm only asking you to share it with 5 people. 5 people. I'm asking you to share it with 5 people. 5 people. Tell me now. It's Caribbean Gospel. On the Chris Whilby Show. My ways and light my life to feel you around me. I'm so glad you found me. I will go where you will till the end. I'll follow still. You gave me my freedom. And not faint. Teach me, Lord. Sister Jackie, good evening to you. How are you doing, my sister? Good to see you. Good to see you. My Lord, you know Job was sick so long till his flesh fell from his bones. And of course, to my beautiful wife Yvette, how are you doing this evening? Good to have you on board as usual. The Bible told me, hallelujah, it doesn't matter. This one here is from Minister Michael Reed. Job said, they that wait upon the Lord. Teach me, Lord. Oh, teach me, Lord, how to wait. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Oh, they that wait upon the Lord. Once again, I want to say good evening for those of you listening in on CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. And also those of you listening in on TuneIn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to share the link. Holy Ghost and not faith. My Lord, teach me, Lord.
shall mount up with wings like an eagle. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk, glory to God, and not faint. Teach me, Lord, teach me, Lord, how to wait. If your body is ache with pain and your heart you can't regain, just turn it over to the Lord. He will heal you. I know that He will. It doesn't matter how long it takes. God will heal you if you wait. Say, teach me, Lord, teach me, Lord, how to wait. Oh, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like an eagle. They shall run.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
They shall walk, glory to God, and
My God, my God.
faint. Teach me, Lord, teach me, Holy Ghost,
Teach me, Lord, how to wait.
how to wait.
My.
Teach me, Lord, teach me, Lord.
Oh, it's all about the Caribbean. It's all about the Caribbean this evening. So it's Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, and we are playing Caribbean music this evening. It is gospel, Caribbean gospel this evening, and that one there was from Minister Michael Reed. I'm gonna play another one from Minister Michael Reed, and I hope that you will be blessed. All right.
The Holy Ghost is here, ready to fill our souls. Are you ready for the filling? Are you ready for the anointing? Are you ready for the healing? Ah, my God, my God, my God. Fill me, Jesus, fill me now. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Fill me, Jesus, fill me now. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me, Lord. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. And me say, heal me, Jesus, heal me now. Heal me with your Holy Ghost. Heal me, Jesus, heal my soul. Heal me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Anoint me, Jesus, anoint me now. Anoint me with your Holy Ghost. Anoint me, Jesus, anoint me now. Anoint me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Fill me, Jesus, fill me now. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Fill me, Jesus, fill me now. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me. Fill me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me, Lord. Fill me with your Holy Ghost.
Satan want to conquer me.
Catch me again.
Fill me with your Holy Ghost.
You can't catch me again. Hey, hey, no matter when you try, no matter when you do, you can't catch me again. Not me say no matter when.
Remember at 8:45,
Matter when you do.
it is issues affecting relationship.
Satan, you can't catch me.
What's going on this evening
Satan,
in that section of the show?
me again. Hey, hey, no matter when you try, no matter when you do, you can't catch me again. Hey, hey, no matter when you try, no matter when you do, you can't catch me again. Fill me, Jesus, fill me now, fill me with your Holy Ghost. Fill me, Jesus, fill me now, fill me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me, fill me with your Holy Ghost. Satan want to conquer me, fill me with your Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost, I beg you fill me. Holy Ghost, I beg you fill me.
Yeah, so the topic, we're going to be one of the topics this evening, and I would like your feedback later on. I'm going to open up the phone line after 7 o'clock. After 7 o'clock, we're going to open up the phone line, and then you can give me a call and let me know what your opinion is. Remember, people, this is your show, and I want the show to be interactive. So I'd love for you to participate as much as possible. So if you feel like you want to talk about whatever topics we're throwing out there, feel free. And even if you are controversial, doesn't matter. This is your show. It is our show. And if you have an opportunity to let your voice be heard, don't be shy to call me, right? So I'm going to open the phone line at 7 o'clock. The number is 774-408-8860. It's right there. It's right where it is. Over here, right? Is it? See number here, right there. So, yes, see that? 774-408-8860. Right here. See the number there. So just call it right on your screen. All right. So, yeah. Call the number when you when we open up the phone line, 774-408-8860. So there are some let me just before we go any further, let me see if I can find that article, and I'm going to read that article for you, and you can be then we're going to talk about that part of it later on. So the article, let me see if I can find this one right now. Scrolling down here, I have it saved somewhere in my phone. Let me see. It is talking about students who excelled in Jamaica, and they are now okay. Here it is. So it says here, stuck at home, teen with 18 subjects wants help to attend university. Teen with 18 subjects wants help to attend university. When Trishelle Williams got accepted to Howard University, she thought her biggest hurdle would be the years of study her chemical engineering degree would require. She said, I got accepted to Howard University to study chemical engineering, but I had to defer a semester due to my inability to find sufficient funds. The Wolmer's Girls' School past student, who has 18 subjects to her name, recalled how she was super excited when she got the acceptance letter from the highly rated United States-based institution. She said, I was at Champs, that is the ISA Boys and Girl Championships, on the Saturday, so there was a lot of excitement and all of that. When I got the email, I was so excited, like everything around me faded. I was nervous. I had to make one of my friends read the email for me, she said. Williams said she chose the Washington, D.C. based historically black university and was hoping to get a full scholarship to pursue her studies there. I already knew my financial situation, so I knew I needed help from somewhere. Fortunately, I got a scholarship, I got 28,000 US dollars, approximately 4.2 million Jamaican dollars, and the full cost of attendance is 51,000 US dollars. That is approximately 7.7 million Jamaican dollars. So I had to find like 23,000 US dollars. That is approximately 3.5 million Jamaican dollars. Williams lives in Portmore, St. Catherine, with her mother, a minimum wage earner. She told the Jamaica Star that she pursued many avenues to raise the funds, including asking family members and seeking loans from financial institutions. However, all her attempts were unsuccessful. With no idea where to find the funds to begin her studies, the teenager said she has been experiencing a roller coaster of emotions. She said, through my entire childhood, I've always learned that education is the key, but I don't think it really is the key out of poverty, because now I have the education, but I am still unable to get a higher education because I don't have any money, she said. If you don't have the money, you won't be able to move on. I have 18 subjects and I'm still unable to get a higher education at a very good university because I don't have the money. And even though I have tried all of those different options, it just wasn't working out. So I feel very devastated. The 19-year-old says she is hoping to raise funds through the crowdfund website GoFundMe through a campaign dubbed Help Trishelle Make Her Dream a Reality. The campaign can be found at, and they gave the GoFundMe. Up to press time, she had raised only 295 US dollars. 295 US dollars. So my question is, anyway, I kind of butchered it when I was typing it and sending it out earlier. I was doing it quickly, so I don't think it was stated grammatically correctly. But my question to you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to open up the phone line like at 7 o'clock. You can call me and you can tell me what your opinion is. Should these students try a local college first? I mean, I know that she is brilliant and she got her 18 subjects, but I'm just throwing the question out there. Should she try a more local college where she can afford, instead of coming to the public to ask for assistance to fund her education? Or is she doing the correct thing by pursuing her goal and trying to reach for the stars? What's your opinion, ladies and gentlemen? Do you believe that she is kind of hanging her hat? Because I hear some people, it's been divided on social media. Some people are saying, she should hang her hat where she can reach it, try something local. Some people are saying, we should allow people to be ambitious and reach for the stars, and this is what she wants to do. So what's your opinion? Because obviously she cannot afford it, but she wants it. So what should a girl do? Give me a call. That phone line will be open at 7 o'clock. 774-408-8860.
As long as I have his hands to hold, over my soul. As long as I'm under His control, it is alright. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. Jesus is my Savior. I shall not be moved. In His love and favor, I shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. It's running over. It's running over. My cup is full and running over. Since the Lord saved me, I am happy as can be. My cup is full and running over. It's running over. It's running over. My cup is full and running over. Since the Lord saved me, I am happy as can be. My cup is full and running over. It's running over. It's running over. My cup is full and running over. Since the Lord saved me, I am happy as can be. My cup is full and running over. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Good evening to you all. Those of you who are just joining, this is the Chris Whilby Show, where information meets music. Oh, let me rephrase. Where information and music exist in harmony. Yes, yes, yes. Just messing around right there. As I told you at the start of the show, we kind of changed it up a little bit. You know, 'cause we don't want to be infringing. So, yeah, it's not where information meets music anymore. It's where information and music exist in harmony. All right. So, it is now 8:45. It's 15 minutes going up to 9 o'clock, and it's now time for issues affecting relationship. Of course, of course, of course. Oh, you mean, oh, you mean. Yes, CM Soigo. CM Soigo. All right, so, so ladies and gentlemen, issues affecting relationship. Let me just welcome Glenn Roy. How are you doing, Glenn Roy? Good to have you on board. Canon McGregor, good evening to you. How are you doing? Also, Tracy Ann Clark, good evening to you, and good evening to you all. And welcome to all the regular listeners on the Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Okay, so let me get into this story here. Issues affecting relationship. Let me see if I can pull this back up. Okay, it is, this one here is a little bit, I don't know what to say about it, but what's your opinion? You can type, those of you who are watching, you can type your opinion, what you think about this story. It's kind of a strange situation. I found this and I decided that, yeah, of course, I'm going to share it with my audience. I am pregnant with son's surrogate. Yes, that's the headline. I am pregnant with son's surrogate. I can't wait to give birth to his daughter. A woman is pregnant with her own son's baby at 56 after her daughter-in-law was left unable to carry a child and says she can't wait to give birth to her granddaughter. Nancy Hawk, 56, offered to be a surrogate for her son, Jeff Hawk, 32, and his wife Cambria, 30, after her daughter-in-law had a hysterectomy following the traumatic birth of their twins. The pair had already been struggling to conceive for 6 years before they had twins, Vera and Ava, now 3, and another set, Dizel and Luke, 11 months, via IVF. But after still wanting to expand their family, Nancy had a feeling she was the one who should carry their baby and told Jeff, a computer scientist, she would be willing to do it for them. Nancy was surprised when doctors told her she was healthy enough to be a gestational carrier, as she wasn't expecting it to be possible at her age, and the family started the hormone treatment in January 2022 before the fertilized embryos were transferred at a clinic in February. Luckily, the transfer was a success, and now Nancy is expecting her biological granddaughter and can't wait to give birth, and the whole family are now over the moon. Nancy, an administrator from Utah, said, I never imagined I would be pregnant at 56 or that this would be possible. But it is the most beautiful thing. I never planned for it, but I had this feeling not long after Cambria's traumatic birth that I should carry their baby. I told them I was willing, but that I thought I would be too old. But to my surprise, medics said I was healthy and could do it. And voila, here I am. The pregnancy has been very similar to carrying her son, she said, but I have been a bit more nauseous. My husband and Jeff and Cambria have been amazing throughout the pregnancy. I feel very powerful carrying my son's daughter. So that's it, where that is concerned. Issues affecting relationship. How do you think, what do you think? What's your thoughts on that? I mean, she is carrying, so she's going to be, I don't know how to, is she going to be the mother of the child? Because she's a surrogate. She's giving birth. It's not like, I understand surrogacy where you, normally it's outside of the family. So you're just like a carrier of the baby. You carry the baby, you hand it off to the parents, and then you don't see the baby again. But isn't this going to be weird knowing that, hey, I gave birth to you, but you are my granddaughter. I gave birth to you, but you are my granddaughter. But you're not really my daughter. It's a mess. That much I can say. I don't know. What's your opinion on the whole thing? 8:51 and counting. Don't forget as you come on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm stressing for you to bring some people in the show. Bring them on. We're here, and we're gonna be here until 10 o'clock this evening. All right.
It's the know what the bad mind them way here too. Know what
we only playing Caribbean. We only playing Caribbean music this evening.
Take what you are stay true. I got you related to. I win.
Caribbean gospel.
Going gets tough, and when the going gets rough, got a guide and watch over me, and I gotta protect me from my end.
Do you know who sing this one? Who sing this one? Can you tell me who is the singer here? Who's the artist here? Who can tell me who's the artist here singing this one here?
When everybody run left you.
Let me see how much you know your music. Just type in the comment section. Those of you who are listening in on YouTube, you're watching on YouTube, type in the comment section.
And when it seems like hope,
who is this artist?
Yeah, just remember that you have light. You're not 6 feet underground. And sing, I'll win when the going gets tough, and when the going gets rough. Got a guide and watch over me, and I gotta protect me from my enemies. I'll win when it seems like too much, and when I wanna give up. Stand firm and let them see that you're an overcomer making history. Yeah. Me know enough time you feel like you're falling behind, but keep your head up high. Nobody can stop you when it's your time. And like a star just shine, and even when them show your bad face, just smile, because you're one of a kind. It's time to realize that I'll win when the going gets tough, and when the going gets rough. Got a guide and watch over me, and I gotta protect me from my enemies. I'll win when it seems like too much, and when I wanna give up. Stand firm and let them see that you're an overcomer making history. I'll win. Everybody run left you, Jaja nah go let you down. And when you feel like you nah get through, try again, get off the ground. And when it seems like hope is gone, just turn the frown around. Yeah, just remember that you have life, and you're not 6 feet underground. And sing, I'll win when the going gets tough, and when the going gets rough. Got a guide and watch over me, and I got
I tell you, Grace Noir music, man. Grace Noir tune.
When it seems like too much,
Grace Noir tune. Oh, you mean Grace? The flame. Oh, yeah.
I'ma make it sing. I'll win when the going.
See where it go, Grace. See where it go.
Going gets rough.
The flame.
And watch over me, and I gotta protect me from my enemies. I'll win, yeah. When it seems like too much, when I wanna give up. When it seems like too much, when the going gets tough, and when the going gets rough. Got a guide and watch over me, and I gotta protect me from my enemies. I'll win when it seems like too much, and when I wanna give up. Stand firm and let them see that you're an overcomer making history. When everybody run left you, Jaja nah go let you down. And when you feel like you nah get through, try again, get off the ground. And when it seems like hope is gone, just turn your frown around. Yeah, just remember that you have light. You're not 6 feet underground. And sing, I'll win when the going gets tough, and when the going gets rough. Got a guide and watch over me, and I gotta protect me from my enemies. I'll win when it seems like too much, and when I wanna give up. Stand firm.
I tell you.
That you're an overcomer making history. Yeah. Me know enough time you feel like you're falling behind.
Not short.
But keep your head up high. Nobody can stop you when it's your time. And like a star just shine, and even when them show your bad face, just smile, because you're one of a kind. It's time to realize that I'll win when the going gets tough and when the going gets rough. Got a guy now watch over me, and I gotta protect me from my enemies. I'll win when it seems like too much and when I wanna give up. Stand firm and let them see you're an overcomer making history.
I tell you. I win. Yeah, man, you are a winner. You are a winner every single time. You gotta tell yourself that you are a winner. The Flame, I tell you.
Yeah, mighty, let me see you just give him a wave. Come on, give him.
It's all about the Caribbean gospel this evening on the Chris Whilby Show, where information and music exist in harmony. Oh boy, oh.
Can heal your creation. God, that your name we call it.
See that? Oh Lord have mercy. Check. It is 9 o'clock. I want to say good evening to you, Mr. Is this Mr. or Miss? Shan. I've never heard that name before. Shan. A very interesting name. Shan Stedman. I like that. Shan Stedman. Good evening to you. That's a unique name. I love unique names at all. Never heard that one before. Welcome to the show. Good to have you on board. Oh boy, I tell ya. Another one here from The Flame. Don't forget to share the link with your friends and family. Matter of fact, I'm only asking you to share it with 5 people. The 5 people you trust the most. That is all I ask. Every time you come on, I ask you to share it with 5 people you trust the most. 5 people you know that are going to respond.
Can hear your creation.
Top of your list. Top of your list.
Your name we call it.
So that's probably gotta be your mother, your father,
Full of a hate and pride.
your husband,
Over Nicolai.
your children, and maybe a couple of best friends. Don't you? Yeah, that's circle here. Yeah, so somebody in that group there, share it with it, because you know the bag of answer, don't you?
Most holy Father, hear our cry. Everybody come sing this line. Hey, not a difficult and put to God first. Move everything and come to God first. You don't
You're welcome, Shan.
and need the word. Ask the Father, come to God first. Give them your burden, give them your hurt. I got a doctor and got a nurse.
So, ladies and gentlemen, all right. So let's get to the discussion. Open up the phone line. I'm opening up the phone line. 774-408-8860. 774-408-8860. So I read an article earlier, and it spoke to a young lady in Jamaica. I'm just going to recap here. I'm not going to go back through the entire article. So I'm just going to recap here. A young lady in Jamaica, she got 18 subjects. Now she got into one of the more prominent US colleges. She applied and she got accepted. But the fact is that she cannot afford the college. So there's a debate online under the article about whether or not she is according to some people, putting her hat where she cannot reach it, because she's asking now for donation from the public. She started a GoFundMe page. So I am asking you as the listeners, what is your opinion, knowing that there may be cheaper colleges in Jamaica? Because we have to face it that as international students, there are a lot of obstacles in the way and stuff like that. So not discouraging anybody from doing whatever, but I'm just throwing it out there. What is your opinion on whether or not you think that this young lady should try to pursue her goal? Maybe I should find the article and read it again. Should she continue to pursue her dream of attending, I think it's Howard University here in the United States, or maybe look to a cheaper college in Jamaica? I don't know. What's your opinion? Because now she started a GoFundMe for people to assist her with the education. I don't know. She said it's $50,000. I don't know if it's $50,000 for the studies or if it's $50,000 for 1 year. I know college is very expensive. $50,000. That sound to me like it's for 1 year. Yeah, based on what I know about colleges in the United States. So if she's looking for people to help her with her education, and it's $51,000 per year, that's US dollars. Why, that's a lot of money, but I don't know. What's your opinion? The number to call is 774-408-8860. As we go back to we gotta go back to the flame. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the flame, and I tell you, the flame, Lady D says she love it.
Just give him a wave. Come on, give
Lady D says she love the flame. I love her too, you know. I know you all one. She's sweet.
can hear the nation.
I tell you.
God, you alone.
So what's your opinion? The phone line is now open.
God, your name we
Give me a shout out and tell me what you think. 774-408-8860. That alone.
So look how the world just full of a hate and crime. People are fight over nickel and dime. R.I.P. just a trend big time. Can't walk a road without looking behind. People are suffer and people are crying. So many pass and more will die. Most holy Father, hear our cry. Everybody come sing this line. 'Cause I got that Lord can hear the nation. God, you alone can hear your creation. God, your name
Stand by, caller. Hello? Stand by, caller. Stand by.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Stand by.
Take man out of the legal and put your God first. Move everything and come to God first. You don't try
Hello. All right, so that caller there, she hung up. All right, so let me just explain something to you. I when you call, hello, you're on the air.
Hi, good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, good night. I was just about to explain something to the other listeners. All right, so let me just explain something to your callers. Sometime I'm in the middle of playing a song, so if you call and you don't hear, once you hear the line open, it means that I have acknowledged the call and I will get to you. So just stand by. All right, don't say anything in the background because I'm gonna pick it up and the audience is gonna pick it up. Just presume that we are hearing you because we are. All right, I will get to you. All right, good evening to you. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm doing great. Just listening. Great show. The story you shared, I wanted to just call in and add my little opinion in. I do believe, so it sounds to me, if I hear the story correctly, is that she's already received half of the money, or half of the 50.
Mm-hmm.
I would personally, I think my opinion would be to use that money in Jamaica at a university there, because that could be used to pay your way for college there. I think by the sounds of it, it sounds like she only received money for 1 year at a college here. Most colleges in the U.S. are, very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard. It's hard to get even funding, and depending on what her status would be here when she's going to school, nobody knows what she would be able to even get for funding to attend school. And if it's $50,000 a year for school and it's 4 years of college, that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of money. Whereas if you're getting 25,000 or 30,000 US and you can use that in Jamaica to go to school and pay for your entire 4 years there, that makes more sense to me.
But what if somebody is willing to pay for it for her? I mean, what if she can crowdsource it from GoFundMe and receive what is wrong with that?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
If she's able to get the money, by all means, you know what I mean? For some reason, Jamaica recognize American education, I think, a lot higher than they recognize their own, which I think is kind of ridiculous. But it is just the fact. If you have an education from America, they look at you differently. They treat you differently. They're more to offer you certain positions and stuff faster than if somebody had gone to school in Jamaica. So to be quite honest with you, if it's a situation where she is able to get the funding and someone is paying all those 4 years, and hey, by all means, if that's what she would like to do. But if it's a struggle to acquire the money to begin with,
right,
why choose that option? You know what I mean? When you can get a perfect education in Jamaica and get it paid for already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's like you're choosing a path of struggling. You're choosing a path to really struggle to find that money to go to school in a different country.
I hear you. All right. Thank you very much.
But again, I do think that it goes back to the perception we have of people who go to school in America versus people who go to school in Jamaica.
Because we believe, you're saying that we in Jamaica believe that the education in America is higher than that of those who study in Jamaica. For example, the University of the West Indies, because the University of the West Indies is a very, very good university.
100%.
And there are a lot of
100%.
people who go to the University of the West Indies, and they are doing very well in Jamaica.
And their curriculum, but the curriculum in Jamaica is it's very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really good. But for some reason, it's like perception. If you're in America, you go to school in America, and you get an education in America. For some reason, it's viewed as higher. They take it as such a higher thing than people who have education in Jamaica.
Right. And so that's why she's pushing to come to America because So, all right. Thank you very, very much for your input.
No
I
problem.
appreciate your call.
Keep doing what you're doing.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. So that's one. That's one opinion. What is your opinion, ladies and gentlemen? I'd love to hear from you. If you want to be a part of the conversation, you can give me a call here, 774-408-8860. I say again, if you want to give me a shout out, it's 774-408-8860. That's the number to give a shout out on. All right, that's very interesting, very, very interesting, because some people are saying nothing is wrong with that. You know, I mean, she has ambition and she wants to study abroad, so let her study. But the flip side of the coin is, yes, if you want to study abroad, nobody's stopping you. But when you can't afford it and you're pressuring other people to help fund your education by coming out there, because she's brilliant. We have to admit that she's brilliant. She got 18 subjects, so she is brilliant. But there are many other people in Jamaica, many other students in Jamaica who got 18 subjects, some 19. You know what I mean? A lot of students in Jamaica got that amount of subjects. So it's not like she's more special. You know what I mean? She's brilliant. We have other brilliant students in Jamaica. So I don't know. I don't know where. What's your opinion on that? Give me a shout out and let me know what you think about it. And I don't know. We can we can talk about it. And where we gonna come down on that? Where we gonna come down on it? I don't know. Let me go to Judith Gale. The sun will shine again.
Did you know there were days I could not smile? Did you know there were days I wish I left? There's so many times I ask God why. When I feel sad, I remember his reply. You're gonna smile, my child. You're gonna laugh again. Though the rain is falling, the sun will shine again. You're gonna smile, my child. You're gonna laugh again.
So every artist that I touch this evening, I'm gonna drop you a couple of songs from them. At least 2 songs. So you're getting a double play.
Can I tell you, I have learned to smile again. Can I tell you, I have laughed away my pains. So when my troubles come, I don't ask why. 'Cause I know my God, for this is his reply. You're gonna smile, my child. You're gonna laugh again. Though the rain is falling, the sun will shine again. You're gonna smile, my child. You're gonna laugh again.
Good evening to you. You're live on the Chris Whilby Show.
Hi, good evening, Buzzmaster.
Good evening to you.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I was calling to touch on that subject because I with the Howard University thing, I was even sending it out to a lot of people. They actually have a scholarship here
Oh, they do?
that would fund people from Jamaica.
Oh.
And I'm gonna send you the link. I was sending it to a lot of people I know. Howard University is an Ivy League school, and they don't have enough. Sorry, my throat is still sick. Black people,
Right.
or international African Americans who qualifies, who's educated enough to even get into that college. So that's why they put out that thing.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, so I'm happy that someone actually got through, was educated enough to get through to be selected. So what I think they need to do is to do a GoFundMe or something.
She has started. She has actually started a GoFundMe. It's on the. It's the link is on the under the story in the Jamaica Star. So they have actually started a GoFundMe for that.
Yes, they should definitely do something for her because that's an Ivy League school,
Right.
and it's hard to even get into, even for kids here.
So you're saying that they have a scholarship that would help to cover educational.
Yes, they
the
do.
time that you-
I received it, and I was sending it out to a couple of people. I'm going to send it to you.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
About people who applies, but you have to have certain qualifications. So I'm happy to.
But obviously
hear
she has the
today that
qualification because she
someone
got
from our country got through.
Right. Yeah. Obviously she's qualified because she got through. So it would be good if she could get the funds to fund the education. I would love for her to get the funds. You know, it's just that some people are looking at it from a standpoint that she cannot afford it. You know, why push to get it? But if she can get the funds and somebody can give her a scholarship, I would be happy for her.
Yes.
You know, because the problem is sometimes when they start, you start and you're the first year, you know, even as an international student, it's very, very difficult to keep up because it's just not easy. You know, as international students, there's a lot of hoops, you know, and hurdles and whatnot. And I've seen a lot of international students start and have to drop out.
Yeah, I think they do have funding, a scholarship that will pay for it. Maybe not because she's in Jamaica. Maybe if she was here,
right,
that scholarship will go towards her. But I wish her good luck. I'm going to look it up, and I will even donate to her.
Okay.
It'll be amazing if she actually goes.
Okay.
Because that could open up other avenues and stuff like that, businesses and stuff like that. Maybe people from here and the Ivy League school could help others.
You know, one of the things that come to mind, though, with a lot of us who want to study in the United, let me not say us, because I live here. A lot of students in Jamaica who come to study in America as international students, most time they don't go back home, you know. So it's like we are forcing these students to leave Jamaica and come and study abroad, and then we all come and we just stay in America, build up America, and nobody's going back home because once you get that education, because now she's gonna come and she's gonna study at Howard, which is a very, very good university. And once you get that, ain't no going back to Jamaica. Most time they just start. I mean, you know. So is it a good or a bad thing to force them to come to America to study, though? But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's interesting. Thank you for calling, Grace, and I hope that your throat get better soon.
Yes, I'm working on it there, baby.
Yeah, man, get some honey and lime and some white rum, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You don't know the Jamaican remedy, man?
I know. I try everything. I can't get products here.
You don't have no white rum? Really?
But I've been trying the onion, lime, and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, you need a shot. You need a shot of the white rum. Try and get some white rum, man, and I think that will knock it out.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Get some rest.
All
All
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so the debate rages on, you know. What's your opinion? Because on the flip coin, because Grace said that there are programs here, but one of the things about the programs, a lot of times it's not for international students, as she would have alluded to at the towards the end of the call, you know. So she is trying to get into Howard, and nothing is wrong with trying, you know. But if she cannot get into Howard, does her dream die? Or you think maybe she should try one of the local colleges where it's, as the first caller said, it's a little bit less expensive and she can still get a decent education. And then maybe if she wants a second degree and want to get into the college to whatever later on, you know, you can work after you get your degree in Jamaica. You can work and sustain yourself in college, you know, because sometimes you have to be realistic, you know, people don't really have it like that. And if she can't get the scholarship to get in, maybe the next alternative is to think about a Jamaican institution where it is a lot cheaper and she can study there. Little bit of creeping before she walk. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think about Jesus? He's all right. All right. One more from Judith Gale. "25 minutes after 9 o'clock. Good evening to you, Cordina. Welcome to the show. And for all of you who are watching on Facebook, sorry, not Facebook, YouTube. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe before you go. Please, please, please. All right. Thank you very much. Judith Gale. So Carol is saying that Grace need to get some chloroseptic throat spray. Yeah, that's a temporary help, but at least it will give her some form of relief, you know. Chloroseptic. The tide has stirred in my favor. Another one from Judith Gale. Minister Judith Gale, of course. In my favor. It's a Chris Whilby show where information and music exist in harmony. I tell you. All I have need, thine hand hath provided. You supply me with your riches. This is how we do it every Thursday. From 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Trust is in God. And I'm walking in the breakthrough He has for me. Prosperity's my birthright, yeah. Whoa, prosperity's my birthright, yeah. Whoa, prosperity's my birthright, yeah. Whoa, and I'm walking in a breakthrough. hold on. Carol, now I'm not to say this evening. Carol, you don't have anything to say on the topic. You don't have any opinion on the topic this evening, Carol? I'd love to hear your views on it. What's your opinion?
And I'm walking in a breakthrough. He has for me.
So hold on, I saw you roll, Grace. You got Jamaica, you not tell me. Oh, I say you go on. Okay, alright. Me not say nothing. Me not tell you when me I go either. Alright, that's how you go.
In my favor.
Wanna see what go on? People? Grace left and got Jamaica. That's why you catch up cool. Yes, man. Yes, man. You left and got Jamaica, report. Tell me, say, you got Jamaica, I know you come by the show and announce it. Huh? Lord have mercy. You see it? Yeah. That's why you catch cool.
Prosperity is my birthright, yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I hope you feel better soon, though. I hope you feel better, yeah?
Get up and dance in your blessing. Too long you've been struggling. Time to dance in your blessing. Lord, I want you bless me.
Alright, yes man. Alright. So let me just hold this music here for a minute. This one here is from Duran Nurse. So we're gonna get back to that one right after this call. Good evening to you, caller. You're live on the radio.
Good evening. This is Carol.
Hey, Carol. Hey, Carol.
You love draw me tongue.
Me love dry you out. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Carol. Carol is my cousin. So, we cuss, we fight, we turn over, and then we love each other again. That's how we stay. So we are always at it, constantly. So one of the things I realize is that Carol and I never agree on anything at all. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. If Carol says something for some strange reason, I can't agree with it. And if I say something for some strange, Carol just is always, I don't know if she does it to antagonize me or what. If she just do it because she just want to oppose me. But Carol, she's always opposing me. So what's happening, Carol?
Okay. So quickly, I'm trying to make my point straight to the point. I'm trying not to be long-winded. KBR family.
Don't talk. Say what the your mind.
The understanding about the student, is I am understanding, and I did not do my research, so people can correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm understanding now, that the university degree, University of the West Indies degree, is accepted all over, like America now and places, as long as your degree is approved by the UCJ of Jamaica, which is I think it's called the University Council of Jamaica. As long as it's approved, then persons who get their degree in Jamaica can come to America, and it is considered a valid, degree. Now, in my day, we didn't have that, so when you come to Jamaica, you would have to, give them your curriculum. Maybe somebody can enlighten me a little better, but I think back in the 80s, 90s, you come to America, they would have to look at the whole curriculum.
Right, right. Yeah, that was it. That was definitely the case. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I know when I left Excelsior in fourth form. I came to America,
Mm-hmm.
and they put me they put me a year behind. And the ironic thing is, the school I went to, what we did in 7th and 8th grade is what they were doing in 10th and 11th grade here.
Mm.
However, because their curriculum said, Algebra 1, Algebra 2, instead of, and our curriculum said mathematics. And even though you tried to help them, the school I went to, even though we tried to help them to understand that Algebra 1 and Algebra 2 is covered under the full topic, mathematics.
Right, right.
My school didn't accept that from us, so I had to go back to 10th grade and do all the stuff that I did in 7th and 8th grade.
And you mashed them up. You mashed them up, not you?
I'm not hearing you. I'm sorry.
You mash them up. You mash up the subject them.
Well, I did nothing. In my high school was a waste of time.
Oh, really?
I didn't have to study. I learned nothing new, and it was definitely a waste of time. So by the time I got to college, doing the same thing this girl is doing, chemical engineering, I was 3 subjects behind where I need to be.
Mm.
Unfortunately, where I lived, I didn't call to even talk about any of it. You see?
Just talk, man.
Where I live, according to the neighborhood, we had to go to the school, and the school was not a magnet program.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, I was set like 3 years behind going to high school here.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's a shame that Jamaica it's a shame that Jamaica is cultured to treat foreign programs and foreigners better than Jamaica, because Jamaica's education way surpasses a lot of, in fact, when you graduate high school in Jamaica, you're on college level.
Right.
In America.
Right.
Yeah. But so this girl now, if she can, 50,000, oh God, I didn't do my conversion factor, but Jamaica money is 150 almost to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if she is able to get 50,000 here, and she can do her degree in the University of West Indies for 4 years with that money, I would think that would be the better deal. In fact, if I had to do it again, that's exactly what I would do. Because I did 2 years and I couldn't afford it either.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I would do. The caller who called and said, the stigma of the fact that you graduate from an American university, you get better jobs in Jamaica and better position, and, the classism thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's so correct, and that is a shame.
Yeah.
That is a shame that it is still like that. So my final answer to your question is, if there are persons like Grace who is willing to fund her, I'm not necessarily against it.
Right, yeah.
However, I do agree that if you can find a better way to get your college education, and it would not set you back.
Right. And put you out there too. It kind of put you out there, like a bigger, I don't know. I mean, so it's, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, in America, once you get your BA, you get your BA, that's the most important thing. Now, yes, some jobs look at where you graduate from.
Right.
So if she, like you said, if she wants to say she graduates from Howard, get your BA in Jamaica, then you come and you do other studies, because she sounds like she's going all the way up. You know,
Right.
14. So like she's ambitious enough
Mm-hmm.
to go all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
So either get your BA in Jamaica, and then you do your graduate studies at Howard. But if I were to do it again, I would suggest go to community college
Mm-hmm.
for 3 years and keep up your high grades, and then get into Howard for the last year.
Right.
And that way, you would have saved yourself a lot of money.
And you would
And
still
at
have
the
you would
end-
still have the Howard at the end of it anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At the end, you graduate from Howard. They don't care, the 3 years before that.
Right.
They don't care.
Right.
And
Right.
once you graduate and you have high grades,
Mm-hmm.
you will be going places. So that's what I would suggest.
Mm-hmm.
To the undergrad, somewhere else that is cheaper if she wants to do the funding in America,
Yeah.
and then use the last year and get that name.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think about.
All
You
right.
can't afford it. Everybody, people tend to say, "Oh, she's ambitious." I don't know one Jamaican who isn't ambitious, personally. I mean,
That's a good one. That's true.
my God.
That's a good
if somebody
point.
funded me, I would have got my PhD in chemical engineering if I could have got the fund. So if she can get it, go, by all means, do it.
Yeah.
But if you're unable to and you have to resort to begging and all
And
of
then
this stuff,
the stress of it all, because if you can only fund a year at a time by crowdfunding, you don't know what next year is gonna be. So you're going to be at the mercy of other people to be funding your education because you can't afford it, and you do. I know people who struggle through it, international students who come here and they struggle. I mean, like struggle. And they, I had a young lady on the program some years ago when we just started, and she was an international student, and she called on the program and she was asking for assistance and stuff. I don't know how many people assisted her, but she had it very, very difficult to keep up her studies. I mean, I think she finally made it through, but boy, it wasn't easy being an international student and trying to study here. So I understand the whole thing. It's not easy.
right. So now we're breaking our trend and agreeing, so I have to get off the phone. This is going too well.
All right, Carol, take it easy. Have a good night. All right.
Bye. Bye.
So Carol and I agree on something tonight. Why I don't know. Why something must have gone wrong for you. She called and we agree. So is that a good thing though? That Carol and I agree finally on something. Boy, oh boy, I don't know. But anyway, it's now 9:40. Let's get back to some more music. Get back to this music here. Says Jerron Nurse, getting back to this one.
How you soak me down with your blessing, Lord.
Carol and I agree.
Soak me, Baba.
Lord have mercy.
How you soak me down,
What is it? What them normally say in Jamaica? Fowl a go have teeth. I never hear that one before. Fowl a go have teeth. Yeah.
How you soak me down, soak me.
Or rain a go fall. Well, rain fall today whole day, so I don't know. Maybe that's why.
You stop, not just financially, but in my health and even my family. Lord, take me deeper in my ministry, cause the laborers are few, harvest is ripe, but I am ready. Make me mal, make me mal, make me mal, them kind of blessing does make me feel to cry. This not no sorrow, but just tears of joy. How you soak me down, soak me, Baba. 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 You may not understand the reason why I'm dancing, but me tell you, leave me, let me dance. I'm not dancing by chance.
I tell you that everyone who I touch this evening, every artist is getting a double play. So this one is from Jerron Nurse. Bless me. Which one next? Which one next you want to hear from Gerard Nurse? Somebody tell me. Which one you want to hear from Gerard Nurse?
There's not no sorrow, but just tears of joy. Oh God. Lord, I want you bless me until I tell you so. Lord, I want you bless me until I go enough. And when you wet me down with your blessing, Jesus. And when you soak me down with your blessing, Lord. And when you soak me, Baba, oh. And when you soak me, Baba, oh.
Siabonga Jesu, Siabonga Baba, Siabonga Jesu, Oshe Baba, Siabonga Jesu, Siabonga Baba, Siabonga Jesu, Oshe Baba.
Yes, I. So I'm back again. Until I tell you so. Lord, I want you bless me until I go. I greet you all in the wonderful name of Jesus Christ. That's what I'm time, why? Alright. Cause Jesus Christ like my first aid kit. Him give me the plaster when me fall and the bandage when me trip. All when me backslide and slip. And Jesus and the spiritual rope make me take the tight grip. Cause I know that this world it could be toxic. But Jesus Christ like my daily antibiotic. And when things looking tough and I'm losing hope, Jesus Christ I'm a spirit.
Hold on the caller, I tell you, hold on the caller. I tell you, I'm going to pull up the one from Gerard Nurse. Good evening, you're live on the radio with Chris Whilby.
Hi, Chris. It's a quick call back about the Howard University thing. The education part of it is paid for. It's a school for doctors here. It's an Ivy League school that most of the medical doctors from here and abroad and all over the place comes to. It's like the most educated doctors that come from other countries and even here. They go to that school because it's mostly for black people. So that's why they were offering that scholarship for people, not only in Jamaica, for like Africa and certain other countries. So the education part is paid for.
So which part of it is not paid for?
Like they have to pay for their lodging.
So it's like the room and board. So for the entire so the entire education part for what? How many years is it? 3 years?
I think if they're going up to a doctorate degree, it could be 6 to 8 years. It depends on the type of doctor they're gonna be.
I think she wanted to study chemical engineering.
Okay, that's a possible part of it.
Right.
So I send you the link because I did get it, and I was trying to get some of my family member from back home to get it, and so that's why I was saying I would fund her because that school we don't have a lot of or black people who are doctors here.
Right,
a lot of them are like Indian or white people. So that's why that's a big plus.
Right.
That they offering that now to international people because enough black people here that apply, they don't get through.
Because they're not qualified.
They're not educated enough.
Right.
Smart enough, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
So
I hope that maybe the government of Jamaica should think about sponsoring her then, if that is the case. I mean,
yeah, that's why I sent you the link. I'm wondering.
Well, the story is out there now and a lot of people are talking about it. So I suspect somebody is probably gonna fund her. Which is because that's why a lot of times that's why people come forward in the news. Because get people like me and you talking about it.
Yes, it was on the news. They had a thing down here for when my daughter's going to school, where they told her because she's from Jamaican parents, they told her that if she wanted to go to Howard University, it would be free for her. but she's not interested in that kind. She's interested in something else.
Oh.
So
Okay.
that's how I knew about it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for the clarification and for the information. Great. That's very, very informative. Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
All right. God bless. All right. So that's interesting. Very, very interesting information there. I think I lost my music here. Let me see if I can find back Jaron Nurse. Let me get back to my music. Thank you, Grace. Thank you for that information. It's you see, these kinds of discussions, it's always good, because I'm learning something here. Maybe I need to go and find out a little bit more about Howard University, and we can have a discussion on that.
Yes, I. So we're back again. Think on the pull up your shoulder Lions with music representing. And I tell you all people, it's energy after energy, episode after episode. And this time we'll link up with the Jesus Youth. We enter the gospel realm. Bring in for the first time on the pull up, Jaron Nurse.
All right. Shaman, run through and Jaron Nurse.
Jesus Christ, I never apologize.
Run through and Jaron.
Alright. Cause Jesus Christ like my first aid kit. Him give me the plaster when me fall and the bandage when me trip. All when me backslide and slip. And Jesus and the spiritual rope make me take the tight grip. Cause I know that this world it could be toxic. But Jesus Christ like my daily antibiotic. And when things looking tough and I'm losing hope, Jesus Christ I'm a spiritual antidote. Him not the best medicine cabinet. I'm serving Jesus and him never fail me yet. Him like my smelling salt and sin get me upset. I'm serving Jesus and I got no regret. So boy, this message of Jesus I can keep to myself. He's not the medicine that we can keep on a shelf. I think I need to share him with the world. Share him with someone else. Tell somebody about Jesus. Cause that's what this world need to know. I want to tell somebody about Jesus. I let them know that pull up and say so. Tell somebody about Jesus. Cause that's what. How could I keep him to myself and stay quiet? Jesus keep me calm and when people outside riot. Just want to encourage you, a Jesus in your diet. Give Jesus a try and for sure you'll be inspired. Because I used to walk in sin, but Jesus purged it. And of that sinful lifestyle, now me get allergic. Be careful of the devil anesthetic. Cause you might fall asleep and not notice. Make me just tell somebody about Jesus. Boy, boy, boy. Alright, make Jesus Christ and I never apologize for that.
Bring in for the first time on the pull up, Jaron Nurse.
I greet you all in the wonderful name of Jesus Christ and I never apologize for that. No, there no time, why? Alright. Cause Jesus Christ like my first aid kit. Him give me the plaster when me fall and the bandage when me trip. All when me backslide and slip. And Jesus and the spiritual rope make me take the tight grip. Cause I know that this world it could be toxic. But Jesus Christ like my daily antibiotic. And when things looking tough and I'm losing hope, Jesus Christ I'm a spiritual antidote. Him not the best medicine cabinet. I'm serving Jesus and him never fail me yet. Him like my smelling salt and sin get me upset. I'm serving Jesus and I got no regret. So boy, this message of Jesus I can keep to myself. He's not the medicine that we can keep on a shelf. I think I need to share him with the world. Share him with someone else.
Don't forget.
Tell somebody.
I'll be back here this Sunday.
Cause that's how this world.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure that you mark it on your calendar.
I let them know that pull up and say so.
Divine praise
About Jesus.
every Sunday
Cause that's how
from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock.
stay quiet. Jesus keep me calm and when people outside riot. Just want to encourage you. A Jesus
It is 9:51.
Jesus I try and for sure you'll be inspired. Because I used to walk in sin, but Jesus
The Chris Whilby Show,
that sinful lifestyle now me
where information and music exist in harmony.
aesthetic. Cause you might fall asleep and not
So
know
for all those of you who have just
about it. Oh, Jesus.
were just tuning in,
Oh,
you missed out on a great part of the show.
Jesus.
But one of the good things about YouTube is that you can always go back and watch it. Not true? Yes, man. And for those of you who have logged on for the first time, don't be a stranger. And those of you who have not yet subscribed. Sometimes I can't talk, you know. Those of you who have not yet subscribed, I know what I want to say, but the words are just blah 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 blah. Yeah, who have not yet subscribed, I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel for me. Hit that subscribe button, please. Yeah, and don't just subscribe. Tell it to your friends and your friend, and tell them to tell for them friend. And you know what I mean? Yeah. Bless up. All right, so we're getting out of here. I had something else that I wanted to touch on, but time. I tell you, when you're having fun, you know, time just fly. Can you imagine? When you're having fun, time just get away from you. But as I said, yeah, man, that's what it said. All right, we're gonna go right now. We have two. What time? I can play two more tunes because yeah, man. So we're gonna go to DJ Nicholas. Which two I'm supposed to play from DJ Nicholas right now? All right, let me play that one now.
God not only loved the righteous, but he came to call sinners to repentance.
That's right.
Sasha, you never know, say for me, Jesus had the
Alright, so yeah, man.
authentic sin washer.
Oh, you mean
So here we go.
believe me. I feel me Jesus too.
Coming down to the wire.
I feel me Jesus too.
Oh boy, it was fun. I enjoyed myself immensely. I hope you enjoyed yourself too.
Jesus too.
Thank you once again. I appreciate you all. Love you lots.
I feel me Jesus and make me clap.
So clap me then.
I want you to know.
Always remember that this show is your show. It's not my show. It is our show.
Make me tell you something.
So it is good. It is always good. Always good to have you on board.
As
we say happy birthday to the birthday boy. Pick up yourself, Mikael. Alright, as I said, that's all.
Go Holy Ghost, him make me flabby. Me deserve it, but me place him happy. Whole things fast, man, I switch and chill happy.
So yes, ladies, I just see my son-in-law just walking through the place. He's having a birthday today, so just have a big him up, you know. Big up yourself, Mikael.
I feel me Jesus too. I want you to know. I feel me Jesus.
Can we squeeze in another one from DJ Nicholas?
Jesus, body make me.
I haven't played that one and play out, you know.
Feel me Jesus.
Gotta make this one play out a little bit, huh? And then we go to the last one. Maybe we're gonna go over just a little bit. No wrong with that, huh? Go over just a little bit after 10 o'clock to make sure that we squeeze in another. We don't want to rob DJ Nicholas. Everybody else get two and him only get one. Not just.
Take me Jesus, Mr. Blind Man, use me Jesus, feel me Jesus, take me Jesus.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you all.
Take me Jesus, take me and me Jesus.
And I will see you on Sunday at 6 o'clock for Divine Praise.
Turn up on your body, jump up and praise, make them say your body, body. Tell it to the driver, the doctor, the cabby. Jesus, me say, give me Jesus.
I believe you.
I feel me Jesus too.
Them know say.
I want you to know.
What an evening it has been, man.
Jesus.
What an evening it has been. I want to say thanks to all those who participated in the show. Those of you who called in, I appreciate you much. And this is how we want the show to be. You know what I mean? Interactive, yeah? It makes it more interesting than I'm just here by myself talking to myself, you know? So I love the interaction. I love when the callers call and we talk and back and forth. Yeah, even sometimes when we don't agree. I love it, yeah? So thank you very much. You made my night, yeah?
Cartoon, you like mutton chip. To the right hand, to the left hand, to the right hand, to the left hand. Praise God with your right hand, your left hand, to the right hand, to the left hand.
So which other one we should go to now? Which other one we should go to for DJ Nicholas? Which other one?
I feel me Jesus, body make me rock it.
Rock it then.
I feel me Jesus and make me clap it.
Clap it then.
I want you to know. I feel me Jesus.
Alright, we're gonna go to back to the owner. What do you say about that? Back to the owner. All right, so make we go to that one, and then we just get a pack up and get out of here. Let's show a pack up a bungalow and get out of here, right?
Well, the Bible said the enemy comfy.
Back to the owner. And this is here I take my leave of you for another Thursday. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Chris Whilby Show, where information and music exist in harmony. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful rest of the night. And going into the weekend, enjoy your weekend. God bless you. I'm out of here. Take care. Walk good.
Devil and him demon friend, them can't keep that. Fornication back to the owner. Adultery back to the anything we are seen belong to him. Me no want it. Back to the owner. Pornography back to the owner. Disobedience back to the anything we are seen belong to him. Me no want it. Back to the owner. If a bad mind, me no want that. If a hatred, him can take that. If a witchcraft and sickness, him can know that I him did make that. If a lion mouth, go on with that. If a poverty, me no need that. Rolling car, think and keep that. Him and him demon friend, them can't eat that. Fornication back to the owner. Adultery back to the anything. Shout, chat about. Well, the Bible said the enemy comfy, kill, steal and destroy. That it said. The Bible also go and say the devil are the father of lies. And if him are the father of sin, him are the owner of sin, and sin belong to him. Warfare time. If a serpent, we are gonna mash that. Leviathan, we are gonna crush that. If a stronghold, pull down that prince of the air, we are gonna bind that. If a scorpion, we are gonna trade that. Incubus, succubus, rebuke that. Anything that I've done, we uproot that. Devil and him demon friend, them can't keep that. Fornication back to the owner. Adultery back to the anything we are seen belong to him. Me no want it. Back to the owner. Pornography back to the owner. Disobedience back to the anything we are seen belong to him. Me no want it. Back to the owner. If a bad mind, me no want that. If a hatred, him can take that. If a witchcraft and sickness, him can know that I him did make that. If a lion mouth, go on with that. If a poverty, me no need that. Rolling car, think and keep that. Him and him demon friend, them can't eat that. Fornication back to the owner. Adultery back to the anything we are seen belong to him. Me no want it. Back to the owner. Pornography back to the owner. Disobedience back to the anything we are seen belong to him. Me no want it. Back to the owner. Some of we have serious conviction, yet we have some sinful addiction. But before sin sink we like quicksand, we are gonna give it a spiritual eviction. Drunkenness, we are get back. If a laziness, we are get back. If a riotous, we are get back. If we love cuss, we are get back. If we love chat, we are get back. If we love lust, we are get back. Anything from the enemy we give back. And the truth is me never want to see back. Fornication back to the owner. Back to the anything we are seen belong to him. We don't want it. Back to the owner. Pornography back to the owner. Disobedience back to the anything we are seen belong to him. We don't want it. Back to the owner. I just say right now we go so we give back the enemy everything we belong to him. And we decide to we go claim in a Jesus name we belong to we. Cause the Bible say the piece of ground where Jacob tread upon I go belong to him. So you know what we are gonna do right now when already people are God. Alright then, prosperity, after we won that, God's favor, after we, it belong to the king, it is a good thing, and we are serve him, after we won that, God's mercy, after we won that, grace of God, after we, it belong to the king, it is a good thing, and we are serve him, we are the owner. If a peace, me say me want that, if a joy, me a go take that, righteousness, holiness, how we need, and him did make that, if a faith, me a go hold that, and if a love, me a keep that, if a me health, me a go grab that. I mean I make the devil come rob that. Fornication back to the owner. Adultery back to the anything we are seen belong to him. Me no want it. Back to the owner. Pornography back to the owner. Disobedience back to the anything we are seen belong to him. Me no want it. Back to the owner. Fornication back to the owner. Adultery back to the anything we are seen belong to him. Me no want it. Back to the owner. Pornography back to the owner. Disobedience back to the anything we are seen belong to him. You know what it? Back to the owner. Back to the owner. Back to the owner. Back to the owner. Somehow we forget so we come from dirt. Look so, and a one man run the herd. Who that? My dudes, my boss. Cloud King Sky Boss. Walk with him, devil see me and fly past. Could the
watch him in my eyeglass. See what? My dudes, my boss. Earth Lord, Cloud King, Sky Boss. In a drought water overflow my glass. When me and him a roll, that a my blast. You know who me a talking, same one. No Jenna more than him. Name one, same one, heal, name man, king of